Hi YouTube, it's Tracy from Entrepreneur Girl, and today is Tracy's Tuesday Tips. So I was thinking, what can we cover for this week's video? And I thought of two new finds that I've recently had. I'm excited about both of them, and I thought, duh, that's what we need to share today. So we are going to be covering both of those. Plus, I have two small giveaways to announce. Plus, I have a lot of personal housekeeping type information that I just feel we need to chat about. Typically what my desk looks like. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm currently listing and putting into Amazon FBA fulfillment boxes. I normally have quite a few boxes going at a time because they ship to multiple warehouses, as you know, and so I keep adding to the box to make it worth my while to ship a box. So this is what it looks like. These are the boxes, and let me tell you what the struggle is. As always, the Tracy's Tuesday tips are not always huge tips, but this is a little thing that I'm like, why didn't I know about this forever ago? This could have made such a big difference. So this is what we deal with, right? We have boxes, you know, one flap's going one way, one flap is determined to go another way. Half the time I'm pulling them down and then I'm trying to wedge them between other boxes. And they don't want to listen because some boxes are strong and some boxes are flimsy and they're flopping all over the place, right? So I normally have them wedged by chairs and my desk and like all this crazy stuff. When lo and behold, there is a device to help us with that. And I did not know that. My nifty Amazon box came, and in it, dun dun dun, insert drum roll here, packing to these are called Carton clips, and you can get them in sets. I got mine, as you saw, off of Amazon, and what they do is you take the corner of the box, and these are really sturdy. I mean, they're well made, they're heavy, they're big, and they clamp down to the sides of your boxes. And so you just slide them on. So it takes like, 2 seconds to do. And look at that. So awesome. So I can use my clamps now. I'm going to go ahead and clamp my other two boxes. Again, this is how they come. They come in a set, and you see, like, this one has flimsy lids. And so it's popping up all over the place. You're going to be impressed. It's worth the wait, I promise you. You guys are probably shaking your head because you've probably been doing this forever. No one tells Tracy anything. They just, they just let me figure it out. You guys need to have Tracy's Audience Tuesday tips because you could have probably told me about this. I have been doing this for years and did not know that such a device existed. So now I just feel stupid. When you look at my desk, this is what you see. 3 very organized, open boxes. I can label them A, B, and C, knowing which warehouses they were going to, and place my goods as I'm listing them. I can just place them in the boxes to where they're going. This is a close-up of them, and they are small, but what a big difference this makes. It looks better, it feels better, it just makes it so much easier. So the very first thing I thought of was you guys, and I thought I have to tell you about this if you don't already know about it because it's like super cool. So I have clamps that I'm not using. Okay, how many do we have? I have 2 sets of clamps that I'm not using. So there's, a pair and then another pair. And so I want to give these away. I want you all to try these 2 weeks from today. I'm going to pick up 2 different subscribers and give them the 2 different boxings so you can try them out too, because that is super cool. I like these. I like the small things that make a big difference. Okay, this is the second
item that I wanted to talk to you about this week. This is something that I've recently been checking out and scoping out. It's a Facebook group. It's called Wholesale Profits. And the reason I started exploring it is because there's a great group of people behind it. Caesar, James Benner, the Cali Picker, Bia, Dean. I want my channel to just give you all kinds of tips. And then you can check them all out for yourselves and explore and research and see if it fits for you. But if there's anything that I come across that I think might help you out, I'm going to post it. And the reason I like it is because I see where this could be really beneficial for single parents, people working full-time jobs, beginners that are really unsure about what to do. And this is why, because I was scrolling down, and I'll kind of scroll down as I talk so you can see it. But I see that they are offering items for sale. And these are items that have a really high return on investment. They have low ranking, so they should sell relatively fast. These are items that we look for as resellers when we're trying to purchase product. And so many people get stuck on this step because they just don't know what a good find is. They don't know where to find it. They don't know how to find multiples. And this kind of answers that because they do offer singles. I've seen where they offer like 5 to 10 items. I've heard that they might even be offering pallets where they're putting out different products to fit different needs for different people to see what the needs are because it's a relatively new group. But in addition to that, they put out a lot of BOLO items, tips for increasing sales. They have Q&A sessions where you can ask questions more about this if you're interested. This is cool because in addition to just selling items, which in itself would be really useful. In addition to that, they also have a prep and pack service. And what it does is if you purchase the items from them for, I think it's $1 per item, they will prep it, they will pack it into a box, and they will ship it. That includes the shipping to the Amazon warehouse. So for $1 per item, they list it for you. This group is free. I need to say that too. This group is free. I think right now, if you want to start purchasing from them, then it's a $19.99 a month. But just to check it out is free. So I just wanted to pop that up here too, because it might be of use to you. Now the really fun part. I have so many personal things that I've been wanting to chat with you about. I've been gone all summer long. I'm finally back and getting situated, and I just feel like I need to touch base with you guys. Is that this summer was crazy. It was nuts. There was so much happening. I went to visit my dad. My dad took critically ill. He's still in the hospital. So he's been in the hospital for almost 6 weeks, but he's been stable for a long time. He was stable for a week before I left and came back home, but I was up there for 4 weeks. He might get to go home soon. So if you're watching this, love you, Dad. And I just want to say thanks for all the support you guys gave me during that period and your well wishes. And the second thing I want to talk to you about, my website, www.entrepreneurgirl.net, is finally in its final stages and getting ready to launch. I'm going to be doing a giveaway on that one too. It's going to be a shipping scale, just the exact same one I use in my office. You can go ahead and subscribe to that. Totally safe to put your email and name in there because that's how I'm going to be picking the winner. But also you'll get notified when we launch and when new things come out. So very proud of that website and all the work that Sharon has done for me there. It's really going to kick butt. It talks about building your business. It talks about building your life and being passionate about your life. It talks about being able to balance both. I'm writing a book about this. I have a YouTube channel about this, and I have a website about this. And what I'm wanting to do and wanting to ask you about today is I'm really wanting to expand this. So far, we've just talked about Amazon and eBay. We've kind of teased talk about stock trading and different methods of income, automation, passive income, those types of things. But also so much more than that. My heart is to have you be a happy person, be happy. And I want you to not be in a rut. I want you to be passionate about your life and really energetic and excited to get up every morning. So I was wondering if that would be of use to you. If we could start incorporating some personal videos of mine, which is just like goofy things, me skydiving and river rafting, but talking about some of those issues, just putting up some fun videos about what's going on behind the scenes here. And then balancing everything. That's the third area, because we have our work life, we have our personal life. How do you make a mesh, especially when you're an online entrepreneur or stay-at-home entrepreneur? We have a whole host of issues that a regular person going to a regular job doesn't have. Schedules become really important. We have a lot of interruptions. We, live in our house and we're working out of our house. Sometimes we don't have the support of family. Some people are like, what the heck are you doing? There's just so many areas, so many obstacles that we have to push through fear of failure, fear of financial failure. And I want to talk about those things. I think we need to talk about those things. But I want to ask you, do you want to see videos like that on the YouTube channel, Entrepreneur Girl? Or do you think it would be best to have a secondary channel and have those types of videos over there? Or do you not even want them at all? So I just would love your feedback below. I've asked my Amazon 360 crew, but I'd really like to open it up and just, ask you to be honest and give me some feedback and tell me what your needs are, what you would like to see videos about. Do you just want to keep this channel, Amazon and eBay? And the fourth thing is the book writing. I've been gone all summer in Tampa, rented a condo in hopes of completing my backpack entrepreneur book that I really wanted to have released at the end of summer, and totally not going to happen. It is just everything. It is like my whole soul in a book. I want it to be this marvelous, nearly 300-page, really helpful information talking about the things we just talked about. Building your business, how to do that, my story, how did I get to where I am. It talks about all the obstacles of trying to build it mentally, the obstacles, physically, the obstacles, financially. It talks about 100 different ideas on how you can get started. That's not just eBay and Amazon, even though those are included. It's really just everything I could think to tell you if I had you right in front of me and I could just spend, this day with you drinking coffee at Starbucks. What would I tell you, that's transparent and trying to keep it fun and trying to keep it real and helpful and beneficial. It's not just an account of my life. It's really like, this is what I think you need to hear to help you do this. This is for the average person. This is for someone that has things to overcome like I do, that, I didn't have a lot of money when I started. I had a whole slew of obstacles, health issues, all kinds of problems. And I think we learn more with hearing the truth and seeing people not pretend to be perfect and have it all together. Average people like you and I with real life obstacles, and see how they push through them and get to the other side. And I think that is more beneficial than anything else, because I think you will be motivated. I think you will be taught to persevere. I think you will be excited to take this to the next level with the Backpack Entrepreneur book. And I'm such a perfectionist. Like, I will not publish this until I think it is like good enough to publish and something that I'm really proud of and can stand behind. And I'm writing every single word myself and editing it. Please tell me what you would like to be included in the book, what ideas you think would be helpful to you, meeting you where you are, what obstacles you're struggling with. Like, if you and I could just have an hour together, what would you like to know? Down below, or message me at Tracy@entrepreneurgirl.net, because I want to hear your opinion. I really truly do want to meet you where you're at and help you, because that's the whole point of what I'm doing. Book title ideas, if you have that. Right now we're at Backpack Entrepreneur, because for me, that's just kind of a term I coined because I'm looking for passive automatic income that I could work from anywhere from my backpack. Of course, I have 8 kids and I'm at home a lot of the time, but I definitely want to travel and incorporate things in my life that I'm super excited about. And I'm not going to live dull anymore. I'm just going for it. And I want you to go for it too.
I super hope that you subscribe both to the YouTube and to the website channel. I'm excited to start some giveaways to just, say thank you. We are at over 9,000 subscribers now, heading full throttle to 10,000 on Entrepreneur Girl YouTube channel, and we are over 3,000 with our Amazon 360 Facebook group. So you guys are rocking, and I couldn't do it without you. I'm super happy to be able to give back something in return, just to say, hey, thanks, I appreciate you. Thanks again for journeying this with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.